Warning. This program may contain foul language and awful arithmetic. It should not be viewed by anyone who is triggered by first start at 18 saw 90 with the opponent on the finish, or by anyone learning how to mentally calculate 11 plus 8 plus 26. City League Darts reminds you to please add and subtract responsibly. All right, we are back for the final match of the regular season here in the Quarantine Premier League. We've already seen all the matches up till now, all of the matches with the implications. We know it's going to be number 1, Shenandoah Slinger against number 4, Jerry Melendez, West Essex Marauder there. We know it's going to be number 2, Toaster Dave Weiland against number 3, Rattlesnake Jesse Hopper coming in with that big win and getting the leg differential there. But we still have one match left to play. And as I said earlier in the previous match, tonight marks the cable television broadcast premiere of the Quarantine Premier League of City League Darts on Channel 16 in Travis County, Texas. And so in honor of that, as you might have seen last match, I'm going to do it again. If you missed it last match, you'll hear it here for the first time. An ode to public access television. Here we go. It's City League! City League! Darting time! Excellent! Woo, 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 woo! Okay. All right. So, those jerks at Juilliard didn't understand, weren't good enough for the creativity, for just the raw talent, I just need some nurturing. This talent, it's boundless. My artistic skills, the creativity, find me. I don't know why they didn't accept my application. Anyway, I forgot to change those previews, so let's just go ahead right into the match here. I'll tell you all about the season histories with these players. They have corked. They're ready to go, guys. When you're ready, shoot 'em well. Game on. Okay, a little bit of a rougher start than I might have hoped from the get-go there. But let's see what I have left to do. The stats, the numbers, all the frames are updated. Looks like we've lost a little bit of resolution from Mr. Darron here. That can get fixed quickly. Hey.
22.
And we're off. All right. So, wow, really, the season numbers between these two, hardly anything. Averages, the Beard, 49.67. Jae Hoon, Old Boy, 48.55. Just 1 point difference in the averages. Same with the first 9, 54.4 to 53.2. Big gap in the power scoring there, though. Darron with about twice as many, 46 low tons compared to Jae Hoon's 22, 3 mid tons compared to Jae Hoon's 2, and 1 maximum, which Jae Hoon was not able to find so far. But we have at least 7 legs left for that to change, if not more. As I try to fight
Oh boy, 23.
Darron's camera a little bit more. Hopefully it stops juggling around on me. But looks like I might have time to make these adjustments here in this first leg. Jason Spencer in the chat joining us. Good evening, saying good darts, gents. Go Beard. Darron Ross fan there. Beard looking to increase his points earning here from 4 to 6 for the season. We see him down there in that 7 spot. And just below him, Jae Hoon. So trading a win and a draw between them. That is the difference, both incurring 5 losses on the season. Though Jae Hoon losing a few more legs along the way than the Beard here.
76.
I do remember commenting during last match that Darron played that the angle of his darts going in was super smooth, super consistent. We see more of that. Made me think of that last turn when it was his second dart, I think, was very jagged in there, but caused by a deflection.
Score. 18. No worries. All right.
So, as we see again, these players not getting the memo on the updated score editing process here on Darts Atlas, the
25.
platform that powers all of this, the scoreboard, the season standings, the stats, the scheduling, the registration.
Oh, I missed that. 43.
The web presence. Jae Hoon finding an early Seth Wilkerson dart there.
51.
Treble 12 and treble 5 for his efforts gets him into checkout range first. But a 76 there from Darron will get him into slightly closer range, as he could do it in just 2 darts. Treble 19 here. Well, treble 18 now. Treble 19 would have left the... treble 20 now again is 88 remaining. One in treble 16 for tops. If you were to get a chance at it. Darron, a couple ways to go here. One of the treble 20 for double 10. Could have also gone tops, tops. Pop, pop. But nothing of the sort. Wants to go high on this 20, I think. Oh, no, it was a single 5. Or was it a treble 5? So 35 scored there. He was on 65. Wanted that treble 15 to set up double 20. Wow, and Jae Hoon there going treble 19, double 12 for the 81. Wasn't a great start to that leg, but certainly an emphatic finish. Just a hole to throw and just a 32 darter, but wow, pop pop there. It's been so slow. I was kind of sleeping on it still. Definitely did not expect that. Pardon me. Maybe Jae Hoon should just go for 81 every turn.
32.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. So, as you may notice, a slightly different framing here for this evening, the final 2 matches of the Quarantine Premier League for the fall season. Winter season announced, taking registrations until December 1st, open to anyone who can play in a U.S. friendly time zone. And that includes auditions for the next season of the Quarantine Premier League. That's right. We're calling them auditions, as you are auditioning for a television show now.
41.
We'd certainly love to see some new faces from some new towns here next season.
59.
Had a nice rotation here in this fall season from the previous season.
45.
Getting a much wider geographic spread and even meeting some players that I have never known before.
40.
And that's all been done to great effect, so would love to continue that trend for the winter season, which will start December 14th. Looking for a ton here. Needs a big treble. 3 well-thrown darts. Not well thrown enough, but will be let off the hook. 125 remaining here. 122 remaining here. 121 remaining here for the beard. Chance for Jae Hoon. Even just 320s. Anyway. Should move down to the 19s here.
35.
Unfortunate. Oh, you know what? On 169, I think is what actually Jae Hoon had there. I think he found that double 5 with his second dart, or his third dart. Yeah, that's actually the right move, staying at 20s there. Again, the booth coming in with the bad math. Darron, the safe route is 25 for bullseye, actually. And that's what he wanted. He did the math. He said, all right, I got 75 left. Great job on Darron's part to go for that 25. Unfortunately, just threw it super duper duper tight. And doing the math a little bit wrong there again, as he was on 68. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, he was on 68 there. I think he thought he was on 58. Jae Hoon, he's trying to find a way underneath those. Oh, no, he just decided to go on the other side. You know, I wonder if he went for the double 18 there to try to score 76 to leave tops with how high that dart was placed. Darron, 20 for double 15? For, like, I'm just going to leave this up there. What? Double 14 now.
Whatever. Wow. 36.
Darron saying whatever, wow. Just, he goes in there and realizes it. Like, he's not sure what he was thinking either. Jae Hoon gets 18 and 2. Double 20 is a double 1 instead.
That's a 20.
Oh, boy. Cue the yakety sax. 3 for double 2. And it's off. That's going to be a bust there. 13 scored from the beard. I am going to go ahead and turn these player cams up a little bit more.
All right, first start.
Darn it. I was hoping for some fun player self-commentary there. Especially these players have very sterile acoustic environments, which I appreciate immensely. And I was hearing Darron in particular. I hate to laugh like this. I love the guy, and I just completely know because I'm the same way. I have the exact same attitude. when I'm sitting there just like flubbing around darts like that, or just like mind farting on what you're trying to shoot at. You just look at that and it's just like the biggest face palm. Like Matt, Darron, what are you doing? Like he knows
29.
absolutely better than that, and then it's just become like a big joke. Oh my gosh.
41.
I can empathize. Goodness. Oh, that's what makes this game so fun.
62.
It's like going up on golf and chipping across the green and then chipping across the green again and then chipping back across.
41.
And you sit there doing it and you're like, I know how to hit this thing up. I just keep on buzzing it across,
45.
you know, through the swing and across the green. And then every subsequent time you go up to just chip it in, just chip it up,
26.
that trauma runs back through your mind of all those times you missed and how wrong it can go and how wrong it has gone. And I'll tell you, that feeling doesn't
41. 42.
help. Neither does a 42 particularly.
60.
Hey, there's some good scoreboard editing from Darron. I do need
41.
to figure out what that double flash was. Seemingly on the
26.
yellow alert background, though possibly just a rendering lag in the streaming software. I'll get to the bottom of that at some point. Though the way my calendar looks, that point won't be anytime soon.
28.
Bigger fish and all.
43.
Would love a move down. Wait.
94.
Yep, no, I was 20 off. Love the move to 18s. Love the move to treble 18s and the hit there.
68.
Well, it'll do for Darron for the 160, but Jae Hoon with the advantage. 25 for 50. I think he went treble 17 for 24 there.
40.
Great job to set up tops. Figures that's all he needs to do. Very, very comfortable play. You know, the dart was in between the 25 and the 17, so it is kind of hard to tell what the target might have been exactly. Either way, we'll call it a happy little accident at worst. Wrong side of the marker. Taking his time, resetting. Oh.
Nothing.
Well, I feel like he tried to make a point to avoid the traffic jam around that double 20 and just went a little bit too far left. Oh, it's on double 19 for the beard. Oh, and he did not take his time. He did not refocus. He rushed through, and I think that might have been to his detriment. I say it time and time again here, especially later in the
First
season.
start.
And Jae Hoon getting right through the
Thanks.
door. You know, it's funny, the scoring hasn't been there, but I feel like the finishing has been pretty tidy.
45.
Surprisingly, numbers. What do we got? Where are we at? What is the what? So just the 1 ton between the two of them. Can you believe it? And it's on the side of the person with no legs through 3. Furthermore, the first nines below, consistently below the overall averages. Surely that won't persist. And can you give me an impression? Any Leslie Nielsen fans in the house? Opportunities for
23.
sub 10 visit legs here. I think. Well, there's a 10. So Jae Hoon stepped up to the Aki on his 9th visit last leg with 80 left. Put in 40 for his effort there.
80.
But yeah, I guess before that, not quite the opportunities there. So, but again, not much dancing around the finishing. Jae Hoon's last 3 visits in his first leg, 51, 46, 81 checkout in 2 darts, mind you, in case you weren't paying attention, like I wasn't. Second leg,
45.
last 3 visits, 58, 20, 38. And that most recent leg, 40, no score, 40. And that's really a metric that I judge a lot of my darts performances by, or by which I judge a lot of my darts performances, is what does it look like at the end of the leg? Like, my scoring can be consistent. That's almost never the issue. I can put in
70.
the kind of 50 to 60 average consistently in the scoring portion.
49.
And even if I don't, I'm fine with it. But what I'm not fine with is looking down at leg results and seeing 3 visits of no score, or 3 or 4 visits to
25.
get 39 done. That's just so frustrating. Tops here, finally, sacrifice a dart at it by missing the big number originally. Goes low with his final attempt. Jae Hoon here. Oh, that's good, I think. One more. Oh, just high.
95.
I have to call that there for Jae Hoon. 70 left, goes 19s. Wat in Tar Nation and bust with his first dart. Deservedly so. What were you thinking? Going 19s on 70. Darron finds it. Gets on the board. Finally getting a leg there. Joins us in this match. So far, it's been all me and Jae Hoon.
Okay.
The Beard has entered the chat, and as you see on the lower left hand of your screen, the Beard is not an ironic nickname.
82.
It's literal. It is very skeuomorphic.
45.
Homemade quesadillas. in case anyone was asking what I made for dinner tonight. They were okay. A bit dry. We didn't have like a marinade on the chicken. So I just did some like salt and pepper on the chicken and some sauteed red pepper, yellow pepper, and
Yeah,
some
I'm so
onions.
sorry once again. I have shot a 27, not 28.
No worries. No
So
worries.
this round, I'll just.
Jae Hoon, just tap
Wow.
the number of the score you need to edit. Just tap the score. Tap the score you need to change. Just tap the number on the score you need to change.
Okay, I'll change.
No,
27.
no, you can just tap on the score to edit it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I
I didn't
I
know
thought
that.
those were the words I was using.
Thanks.
We're good. You're shooting.
Pretty sure those
All
are the
right.
words I was using. Anyway, almost over the line.
28, 35.
Come on, D. 28.
Turn these players' audio back up. We're going to hear a little bit of
17.
kind of mic'd up audio from Darron here as he gets a little bit frustrated. And I really do enjoy hearing his kind of self-talk because it's very
43.
it's very pragmatic. I feel, and he calls him. He says like if you didn't just hear it with the other audio tool, he said just come on D,
41.
which like he will never ever like refer to himself like that, out or like in just like in person or anything. And both these players really, I really admire their psychology and how it kind of comes out with some of their words and expressiveness of the Aki. And the overwhelming majority that I played with these players has been in person. I've just I can't even tell you how much time, how many tens if not hundreds of hours I've spent with each of these people, with both Darron and Jae Hoon at the
32.
Aki. And yeah, I feel like they're just like kind of very like kind of
60.
a very even balance of down to business, like not overly expressive. They're not Gerwin Price or kind of Willie O'Connor, even like how he's kind of known to give it back to the fans every now and then. Uh, uh,
57.
Nor are they necessarily as stoic as like Christopher Tasky. They've got that kind of middle ground that I just really really like. Meanwhile, 16 for a start, no idea. Ooh, big sneeze. I had 76 left on the third dart. I think no, I don't know. Numbers, how do they work? I've given up trying. Let's just
18.
preemptively just, you know what, might as well. All right. 42 left.
Great.
Oh, it was 52 left. Wanted 20. I don't mind that. See, I'm just as susceptible to the darts math
And I'm
as anyone else. That's not true at all. I am way less susceptible than everyone else is. Who am I kidding? 12 or 20? Double tops. Oh, no, I said it. Tops. It's just tops. It's either double 20 or tops. Tops is double 20.
12.
Double top would be if there was like a second double above the double 20. I hate it when people say double tops. Darron, I think, wanted to split it with the 2. I don't hate it, except that I absolutely do, because his opponent's on 40, and he's not been hitting big singles. So, yeah, I hate it. Tops. single tops for Jae Hoon.
Nada.
Not getting down there. The before now for the beard.
Pass.
No.
Alrighty. 2.
So, if you've heard any good jokes lately, feel free to send them in the chat.
Cute.
Shelby, if you're watching, baby could use a beer. I'm actually going to mute myself. No, I'm going to text her. That's not why I bring my phone. I bring my phone
30.
in case I've forgotten to unmute myself again, like a moron, like I've done a half dozen times at this point probably. And then all you good people in YouTube and Slackland start blowing my phone up, like saying, "Hey Matt, can't hear you, your mic isn't on." And then it's 10 minutes later, and I've
boy.
already realized it, but only 2 minutes prior.
I think
Secondary.
Jae Hoon finally slicing it down the right way.
forty.
All right, Darron still trying to get some momentum going here. Not like there's been that much momentum to speak of so far.
Okay. 46.
So no momentum. No one's heard any good jokes. World Cup. I can talk more about the World Cup because
80.
there was only a little bit of World Cup banter last match. So I'm excited. Who am I excited for? For who am I excited for? Whom am I excited? Well, I'm certainly excited for the silencer Jeff Smith. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I should look up. Oh gosh, I still owe a bracket to in the next 2 hours. It's gonna be a mess. All right, PDC TV. Who have you got for me for World Cup previews? Should listen to the weekly Darts cast primer on the topic.
100.
$55.
So again, a reminder that World Cup of Darts starts tomorrow, Friday, November 6th
45.
at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central Standard U.S. time.
60.
Still trying to look up first round ties.
58.
Oh, I found it finally. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow.
64.
We'll start with the 60 for Jae Hoon, 20 for tops. Don't bust. Don't go into the 1. Don't go into the 5. Ooh. Double 20 is the opportunity just by a thread.
20.
Almost busting that first start. Wow, was that tense. Triple 13 would leave double 16 here. That said, I have no... Okay, treble 17 would have left double 10. I don't mind it at all. Double 19. Oh, wait, no. Double 18. No, double... It was double 19.
49.
Uh...
No.
I, I,
Yep, I mean,
I should just...
Second
I
dart.
see...
as it should be. Good darts.
Thanks.
I like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Holy. 30.
I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing to say. I'm tilted.
40.
I'm so I'm I need okay. I need to tweet Dan Dawson and ask if there's like such a thing as like being put on tilt in a booth because of
44.
the performance you're watching. All right. Oh, he's asleep. It's super late. All right. Who else? Who else? All right. Wayne. I'll ask Wayne.
7.
Stu. Who else? Oh yeah, Paul. Obviously, even though he's a Yinzer. He's got a Yinzer. He's just a Steeler lover, and I don't like that. But I love Paul.
94.
Um,
Three.
$39.
28.
okay, I sent that. Thought about hashtagging it. No need for any of that. Oh gosh, just like I just so I asked them. I wish I could
44.
easily pull up the tweet on that screen. So just asked Dan Dawson, Wayne Mardle, Stuart Pike, and Paul Nicholson. Oh my gosh, I left off Chris Mason. Oh, what an idiot! Can't believe I forgot Mace.
42.
Oh wait, is he not on Twitter
85.
anymore? Huh. Anyway, well, I mean, that explains it. Anyway, we're back here in this match. World Cup, though.
52.
Happier thoughts. Hopefully they're all asleep getting a good night's rest out there in Salzburg. Oh, my spine is tingling in anticipation. So, opening round tomorrow. First thing, Lithuania the last, very, 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 very last second
20.
entrant there at the expense of China, going up against Gibraltar, followed by Portugal, featuring the Portuguese man of scores. And as our good partners at Be Math Aware tweeted earlier, in darts, the only person you are not allowed to ask assistance or receive assistance from
45.
beyond what you've scored and what you have remaining are the officials, which means that Jose de Souza
58.
can get targeting help from his partner, meaning he can afford himself more darts at doubles by just being told to target the right number in the right times. At the right times. Anyway, we'll see if that rings true. I hope he's encouraged to take that benefit. Of course, that assumes that his partner is any better at math than he is, but goodness, you'd hope so. Double 20 for Darron for leg 2 on the board. Not going to go. A little bit low. What do you know? Jon Snow. Nothing. 20 for tops. For the guaranteed point for the match. I thought that was in there for the second dart. I thought that was a beautiful deflection there. I think you can just kind of see the shadow just above the right side of that barrel there from the first dart. That angle got kicked up by the flight from the first in the absolute most fortunate way there. Jae Hoon 1 away from a clear victory with a pretty nice differential to go with it. So Portugal will be going up against Hungary. I don't know who throws from Hungary. New Zealand. Ooh, that one is spicy. So that's Hapua. Where's... Yeah, shoot, I'm not pronouncing his name correctly. His family name is Puha. Haupai. Oh, I need to listen to more Darts Cast and Inside WDF episodes on this. And I don't know who the other player is.
85.
Oh, it probably says up here. No, it doesn't. Anyway. Next match will be...
Nice.
So New Zealand will be going up against Denmark. Again, not sure who's representing Denmark here. Then we'll have Northern Ireland. I can't tell you about that one. It's going to be Brendan Dolan and Super Chin, Gerald Gurney. So Super Chin and the History Maker will be going up
34.
against the Silencer, Jeff Smith, and Matt Campbell, whose nickname escapes me right now,
Yeah.
representing Canada. Oh, and I do have the... Denmark team. So it's Per Larsen, who I am absolutely familiar with, at least whose name I'm familiar with, and then Niels Heinsoe, Heinsoe, with the O like
Yeah. 40.
the O like the moose in Monty Python. This World Cup preview is going terribly. I'm going to change tact. I'm just going to highlight the matches I'm interested in. So, tomorrow morning, first round, who am I excited for? Portugal always, just to see
87.
what sort of decision-making Jose de Souza employs with his targeting. That's just always just I'll pop popcorn. Literally, I will actually probably pop popcorn so it starts at 6 here. He should be on by 6:45. Wow, Darron, first start there. Finally starting to tidy up some of this action here. 22 darter. Wow, if it weren't for that 26 darter, I would say by an outrageous margin, the best leg so far of the match here. Darron could be gunning for a point here. Again, nothing in this for either of these players. They're just playing to throw it well, put on a good show. Jesse Hopper joining us saying, great job. Yeah, solid finish from Darron there. Jason Spencer saying nice. Jason going for the beard. Numbers not so fantastic. Neither player really putting much pressure on the other. Neither player really inspiring the other to start turning it up.
7.
Well, we didn't see 3-ton 80s in 2.5 legs like we did last match, so apologies for that. All right, so Portugal hungry, but as the match goes, I don't think the. But again, I have no idea who is playing with Jose de Sousa.
45.
Who was I listening to this morning? I mean, it had to have just been Burton and Alex Moss, who also had no idea who this guy Jose is playing with is. But just always love seeing Jose play. Northern Ireland and Canada, just because the silencer has beaten everyone this year so far. Jeff Smith has taken out Snakebite Peter Wright, the world champion, twice. Jeff Smith has taken out the history maker Brendan Dolan. He's taken out Nathan Aspinall, the Premier League playoff contender, top 4 regular season of the PDC Premier League. Jeff Smith, I think, has beaten Gerwin Price on the floor before lockdown. I can't believe I'm not remembering more of Jeff Smith's huge, gigantic win and runs. I mean, he got to the finals in like his first or second weekend, and like got taken down by the Flying Scotsman. Anyway, Canada just always. I mean, like, oh man, in my bracket, I might like Canada over Northern Ireland because Dolan and Gurney are going to have all the pressure on them. Wanted one more treble 18 there to leave double 16. Jae Hoon 82 now. Wanted that treble 14, didn't find it.
33.
Yeah, I might pick Canada over Northern Ireland there, an early upset on my bracket tonight. Belgium and the Czech Republic.
36.
So Belgium is going to be sick with again Dimitri Vandenberg and Cam Hybricks, who for me just put on some of the absolutely most exciting matches I've ever seen. Tops here for Jae Hoon for the win. Oh, gets it, and I can't talk about the World Cup anymore. Oh, I'm so excited about it though.
Thank you. I think I
Good
just got
stuff
lucky timing with
from
that.
Jae Hoon there. Again, we see my previews are all off. You know what? I think this match stuff, because I'm pretty sure these players didn't just throw 53 and 58 averages, if you know what I mean. So let's just go back to the booth. I mean, we'll bring it in right here. Listen, that's it for the regular season. Ooh, we'll bring up the standings. That'll make sense. So that's it for the regular season. we have coming up either this weekend or next weekend, probably player schedule depending, the live playoff finals. So like we did last season, we'll have all 3 matches back to back to back. Semifinal 1, semifinal 2, and then the championship for the fall season of the Quarantine Premier League here from City League Darts. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll post that. We'll get that scheduled on this channel as soon as we get it figured out. Again, we'll have this identification screen. You can see where to watch us, how to follow along on YouTube, where to get us on the social media to make sure you stay tuned. And again, we are recruiting, as you see up in the top left portion of your screen. Winter season is announced. Instructions for getting involved over there on the left, or the right, whatever, I don't know, directions. I can't figure it out. You understand. It's like the weather reporters trying to be like, oh, well, we have the storm system up in here, and it's like, oh, well, is it the Gulf or is it the Caribbean? Not sure. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to cut it out. Thanks for tuning in. As always, cheers.